Karnataka. ED raids on MUDA, the Mysore Urban Development Authority. An ED team led by 12 officials has entered MUDA. ED officials holding a meeting with MUDA Commissioner Raghunandan, the city planner, as well as the special land acquisition officers. They are interacting with them. After the meeting with MUDA officials, the possibility of seizing documents is likely. In fact, the ED team will investigate all officials involved in the 50-50 alleged corruption ratio that was carried out by MUDA. Now, the 50-50 scheme is that MUDA used to, like many other civic authorities, bodies, here MUDA too would take over land for development and in exchange would give you another piece of land of the same value. Ideally, it should be the same value, so there's no loss to the state exchequer. But here we're looking at, for Siddaramaiah, allegations are that land was taken over from Siddaramaiah's wife by MUDA for development. And in return, Siddaramaiah's family was awarded land in prime location, maybe double or triple the price in valuation. Now we're looking at ED teams knocking at the doors of the Mysore Urban Development Authority. 12 ED officials entering MUDA office. The Mysore Urban Development Authority officers are now going to be likely grilled, questioned by the ED officials. They are going to be holding a meeting with the MUDA Commissioner Raghunandan, the city planner and the special land acquisition officers. They're going to be questioned with regards to this very case of Siddaramaiah's wife, Parvati, being handed over land way more in valuation than the land that was acquired. How did that happen? On whose permission or whose grant this was, or whose green signal rather this was granted to Siddaramaiah's family. Now, of course, this is going to be probed extensively by the Enforcement Directorate to see if there is any level of corruption. Remember, the BJP, the opposition, has put enough and more pressure on the Congress and Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister, to step down until this investigation is clear and he is proven innocent. Until then, on moral grounds, he should step down, to which Siddaramaiah has refused, calling these allegations just political vendetta. I'm going to cut across to Sagay Raj, who joins us for more on that. Sagay, please take it away on ED raids now on MUDA office.
So what we get to learn that more than 12 ED officers have reached MUDA office in Mysuru and they are conducting investigation. And as of now, as we speak, they are questioning MUDA Commissioner Raghunandan in connection with the 50-50 ratio where the land was being allocated to Parvati, the wife of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. And following that, they might seize the documents in connection with the 50-50 ratio as well as the other documents in connection with the irregularities and MUDA's scam. And what in all possibilities that if at all, if the documents and all the questions which has been raised by the ED to MUDA Commissioner, probably they might go ahead and detain the Commissioner. So these are too early, but there are possibilities that the ED might detain the officials of MUDA in connection with this particular irregularities in MUDA's 50-50 ratio of dividing the land.
All right, give us a little more with regards to the MUDA Commissioner previously, who's known to be a close aide or at least a man who had great proximity with the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. He stepped down, and this has happened just 2 days ago. He resigned as the chairperson of MUDA, citing health reasons. Do you believe that the ED officers are also going to be looping him in this investigation, considering he was at the helm of affairs until 2 days ago?
So in all possibilities that ED might summon him or try to raid even his residence. And in fact, Marigoda, who was a chairman of MUDA, had tendered his resignation a few days back, citing that he had few health reasons. And also on the instructions of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, he has tendered his resignation. Following that, he also said that there is an investigation which is happening, talking about the judicial investigation. And he said that once the judicial investigation gets over, you will get to know the truth who has involved in this particular irregularities. And he also claimed that he knows Chief Minister Siddaramaiah for more than 40 years and he has never asked Marigowda to get involved in any kind of illegal activities till now. So he claims that he is innocent, as well as the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is innocent, and the judicial probe will reveal all the truth involved in MUDA allegations of corruption. And now ED is raiding the office of Chief Minister MUDA in Mysore. And following that, if it is possible, they might go ahead and raid the house of Marigowda as well.
You know, we're looking at visuals. If I could show our viewers, that's the visual there that we're tracking very closely of ED officers who've just arrived at the MUDA office. A clear look of nearly 12 ED officers who've just arrived at the MUDA office. We hear that they're going to be meeting with the current MUDA Commissioner Raghunandan. Marigowda, who was the previous commissioner, has stepped down just a few days ago, citing health reasons. So Raghunandan has now been approached by the ED officers, also the city planner and the special land acquisition officer. All of them will be spoken to by the ED officers. Either they'd be, if suspicion arises, then they will be grilled, called in for questioning subsequently as per norm. If not, this could be, well, this could be routine, but highly doubt if this is routine. If ED teams have made this surprise check, and if this is a raid as they quote, then it's clear that they smell something fishy. Sagay Raj, who's still with us on that. Sagay, this is certainly a surprise. All right, we don't have Sagay Raj. We're going to try and patch his connection there. But ED teams now arriving at the MUDA office. So this is certainly a surprise raid, I hear. ED raids on MUDA. It will be interrogating some of the officers within the Mysore Urban Development Authority, and the centre focus is, of course, the land that was allotted to Siddaramaiah's family. How was it done? Was it as per protocols? Were the rules followed? Was there a violation? Was there any kind of corruption that involved the Chief Minister? This is the case that ED is closely looking into, implications of which will be certainly consequential for Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister of Karnataka.